Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to my week in review. It's Jean with Captain Stitches. Come on into the Stitching Cottage while I share with you what I have been able to accomplish this past week. I know I'm a day late, but hey, better late than not at all, right? So let's see, what was I able to complete this past week in the Stitching Cottage. First of all, and it's way too big to show you the entire quilt, but I did finish the quilt top for our Veterans Quilt Challenge, which the pattern is God and Country. So here is a portion of it to show you. Can't tell what all I may have gotten in there, but yeah, that's just 1/4 of it. Here is the other portion of that section, but it actually measures 74 by 74, so not able to hold that entire thing up for you, but you get an idea. So now all I need to do is quilt it and bind it, put a label on it, and it will be ready to put with all the others that I take and distribute to the Veterans Hospital here in my area come the month of November for honor of a Veterans Day. And I know there are several others of you working on that quilt. There are a few of you that will be sending your completed ones to me to be quilted and then distributed along with the rest of them. And I truly do appreciate each and every one of you that are joining in this year's My Challenge Veterans Quilt Challenge. Thank you very much. So that is ready. And talking about the long arm, I also was able to get everything finally cleared and cleaned up and organized behind the long arm that has been in my way. So now I can start long arming again, and that will be ready to complete all those quilts and some others that I have for other charities, of course. So that was two of the most important things that got completed this past week in the Stitching Cottage. Another project that got finished is still on the basket theme. I did finish the rectangular one that I made. Nice, big, heavy duty size in the beautiful turquoise color theme again. And inside it, I already have the yarn that I am going to be making my next project with. And that will probably be this Huggable quilt crocheted tote, which is another one of the patterns by Pretty Peaceful. It is a tutorial on her YouTube channel, and I just completed this one. I made it a little deeper than what she had in her instructions, just because I wanted more room for it, but made it out of yarn, bulky weight, number 6 bulky weight yarn that I already had in my stash. And you can see it has plenty of room in it. I put the leather strap handles on it so that I will be able to carry it along with a project in it on my shoulder and whatever else I may need. So I can always have a project with me ready to work on anytime at all when I have some extra time sitting around in a waiting room or something like that. So I was able to get that also accomplished, and yes, fell in love with it. There will be several of these being made also. So, and you will probably find some of those in my shop when it is up and running. And let me see, as far as mail call, not a lot to share with you on that. Most of the items that I got were more of a personal manner, so not really much to share and show in that. If there was, I'm sorry, I forgot, and they've already been put away. But I did get an order that I ordered from Danielle, from Danielle's Stitchery, and they are the new little stuffed puppies that are made out of the socks that she makes, which is one of the items that way back when Danielle first started and was doing her video on her live on making the kittens out of the socks, I said, ooh, do you make puppies? You need to make puppy dogs. So she finally has figured that out and has made them. And of course, the first one is to look like Whip. And so we have the golden one, and then we also have one to look like Stitches, not exactly, but close. So we have the black one that is for Stitches, and then of course we have to have a couple for the cottage. So we have the turquoise one and we have the pink one. So I received those. Great job, Danielle. Thank you. If you're interested in those, check her out, Danielle's Stitchery. And she will either make those up for you or she may already have some in her inventory. Just check it out and she'll let you know. So that is everything, yes, nice and short and sweet today that I have to share with you in what I got accomplished this week in the Stitching Cottage. What do I have coming up? I'll be making more baskets. I will be quilting on the long arm, hopefully. And I have a couple new patterns that I may start working on. We shall see. You'll have to wait and see what comes up on Tip Demo. It's Tip Demo time on Wednesday, Wednesday afternoons at 3 o'clock when I go live for that. And then Stitching in the Cottage on Friday mornings at 11 a.m., both Eastern Standard Time. Check those out to see what I may be working on this week, and then stay tuned next week for my week in review again. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Appreciate the thumbs up that you give and all the comments that you leave. They truly are appreciated. I read every single comment, and I normally reply to every comment within probably less than half an hour of when you leave that comment. So always check and make sure, because I do answer the comments, each and every one of them. So thank you everyone. Have a great week. This is Monday, the start of a new week. Appreciate the days that you have coming up and just enjoy. And remember, in the meantime, I can keep you in stitches. Bye-bye everyone.